defense for the immune system.
Mm-hmm.
It waterproofs the body.
Yep.
Major receptor for the sense of touch, related combining forms are cutaneo, dermato, and dermal. Structures of the skin, you have the hair shaft, the sweat pore, the sensory nerve. The first layer is the epidermis, epi, meaning the very top layer.
Exterior.
Dermis, subcutaneous fatty tissue. Then you have the vein, artery, sweat gland, again the artery and nerve, and vein in blue, nerve fiber, hair follicle, sebaceous oil gland, erector pili muscle. Sebaceous glands, primary function, secrete sebum, oil, to lubricate the skin. Discourage the growth of bacteria on the skin. Related combining form is sebo. Sweat and sebaceous glands. Already went over that. Sweat glands, primary function, secrete sweat to regulate body temperature and water content. Excrete some metabolic waste. Related combining form is hydro.
Hydro.
Hydro. Oh, I'll just keep it together. The hair, primary function, aids in controlling the loss of body heat. Related combining forms is plate or pillow. Nails, your primary function, protect the dorsal surface of the last bone of each finger and toe. Related combining forms, onico or ungo.
Ungio.
Ungio. Structures of the fingernails and toenails, you've got the lunula.
Lunula.
Lunula
Luna,
nail.
like Luna, like moon.
Moon. It's shaped like a moon. The cuticle, the free edge of the nail, the nail bed, and the bone. Sometimes you'll see some people who maybe jammed their finger on the door or something, and you've got this big blood big pool of blood under the nail. What generally we would do is take a needle, heat it up real hot till it's red hot, and then you poke it through and let either sometimes it's pus or sometimes it's blood. You let it drain out. Instant relief.
Yeah, but that has that.
Hemorrhagia.
He
Wouldn't that
has
be
it on all his
hemorrhagia?
nails. I'm like, what happened? He goes, he was fishing and he smacked it, and it's actually like the nail is like, you know how bloody on the inside.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
get
I didn't know
blood
that.
right under there. Probably too late now if it happened a few days ago. To let the blood, you can take
Your body will reabsorb it.
Yeah, your body absorbs it and kind of solidifies. So what's going to happen is it's just going to grow off. If
And it'll just
it's
go away?
just happened,
It happened like,
within-
well, he just got back, but he was, I'd say about a couple of weeks.
yeah, it's too late now. But
Oh.
if it's just a day old, what you can do is heat up the tip of a nail, put it right into that part where the blood is. It'll put a hole through there. You drain the blood out, the blood will come out, or pus, sometimes there's pus in there too. That'll drain out and it'll feel better.
And relieve the amount of pressure behind it. It'll smell kind of funny because your nail will be burning and you'll smell this smell. But it'll totally be worth it. And it doesn't hurt that bad. It doesn't
And
burn.
it doesn't hurt it doesn't hurt your nail.
Mm.
And as long as you don't go too far in, it should not even hurt at all.
Oh,
Mhm.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And of course, the animation's all done on that one.
Well, that was speedy.
That was nice and quick.
Number 12. Ola, number 13.
Chapter 13, the endocrine
Oh
system.
my goodness, with a lot of hormones. Like how?
Structures of the endocrine system.
It's not a long one, but there's a lot of info that we need out of
Yeah,
it.
there's a lot of info in there. Adrenal glands, the primary function, regulate electrolyte levels,
Uh-huh.
influence metabolism,
Yep.
respond to stress.
I had to look at this class.
Related combining form, adrenal.
They help us maintain homeostasis, huh?
Mhm.
Okay.
You have your gonads, primary function, regulate development and maintenance of secondary sex characteristics.
We have gonads? I thought they only had gonads. Oh, we have ovaries. Okay, ovaries are
We
gonads.
have
Okay.
related combining form, gonadal in males, it is the testicles, which you have 2 of them. And females.
Phil has
ovaries.
them, we don't.
I said that females have the ovaries, 2 of
Okay.
them.
Yep.
Pancreatic islets,
And what is
primary
that?
functions, control blood sugar levels and glucose metabolism. Related combining form, pancreatic.
So when wouldn't they be part of the lymphatic system? The pancreas?
No, that is the pancreas, the pancreatic islets is what is part of the
Part of the hormonal system.
hormonal system.
Okay.
Parathyroid glands, primary functions, regulate calcium levels throughout the body. Related combining form, parathyroidal.
So that's thyroid. So para, what's the para again?
Para is,
I don't know, I'm supposed to know
okay,
to give birth. Is that to give birth?
to give birth.
Uh-huh. I don't think our thyroid's birthing.
I don't think we're birthing anything from that. Okay.
Paro is to bear, bring forth, or labor. Para, beside, near, beyond, abnormal, apart from, opposite, alongside of, to bear, to bring forth, to labor, or to give birth. That's para, paro, and para.
Did you look at parathyroid?
Parathyroid.
Parathyroid.
Does it say what page that would be on by chance?
Parathyroid is going to get that, parathyroidectomy is what they have on 387. Parathyroid gland, 378.
378.
378.
Parathyroid, it says, regulates calcium levels throughout the body, but it doesn't like give
It
us
doesn't
a,
say, works with the current regulate. Okay, it doesn't say anything.
that's all it says.
That's all it says.
And parathyroid, let's see if they have that in the back.
Parathyroid glands. Parathyroid.
Parathyroid, it just says parathyroid glands, that's all it says.
Mm-hmm.
It's not giving me like, I mean, it says,
No. Para generally is going to be 2.
two?
Para.
Okay, to bring forth, okay,
Mhm.
two, okay, so like identical, basically,
Yeah.
okay. Just so I'm for sure, because that was, I found that quite odd to me. Because like, you know, to break it down into the terms,
Mm-hmm.
I can see how they can use a term for something similar, like a similarity.
Yeah.
That's probably what they're doing there. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
Pineal gland. Primary function influences the sleep wakefulness cycle. Related combining form is pineal. Pineal.
Hello.
Pituitary gland. Primary function secretes hormones that control the activity of the other endocrine glands. Related combining forms is pituito, or pituitarial. The thymus, primary function, plays a major role in the immune reaction. Related combining form is thymo.
What does the thymus do? What is a thymus?
The thymus, you could see,
Things. adrenal.
Thymus is located near the midline in the anterior portion of the thoracic
The thoracic.
cavity. It is posterior to and behind the sternum and slightly superior to or above the heart. And you can see the illustration
So-
there on page 386.
There we go, okay. And it says here, thymosin simulates the maturation of lymphocytes into T cells of the immune system, okay. So that's what I was saying, it says it's immune system, but it doesn't say exactly what it does.
Exactly what it does.
So it creates the T cells,
Mm-hmm.
okay. Good deal.
Okay,
Yeah.
and that's it for, I think there was something in here that later on, when you are doing some of your other, when you go doing your labs
Mm-hmm.
as medical assistants, you're gonna have the hormones from A to T on the table 13.1.
All right. Where's the
You'll
rest
see
of
that
them?
ALD, what's that?
Where's the rest of them? Is that it, just from A to G, there's no A to Z?
These are just for the hormones.
Oh, okay.
Mhm. And you're gonna have the ALD, ACTH, you're gonna have a lot of that right there.
Okay.
LTH, pituitary gland,
Mm-hmm.
T3, T4,
API.
regulate the rate of metabolism. A lot of that's gonna be coming up later on as medical assistants when you're doing labs.
We're gonna have to know those,
You're gonna have to know that, and I.
what it does, where it's
Mhm.
located, its function, its role.
So I'm gonna look at that, highlight them, kind of get to know them a little bit better.
Okay.
All right, so chapter 12, I think most everybody got chapter 12.